Greetings all. I recently started a second YouTube channel that focuses exclusively on long-form ambient guitar meditations. And I immediately began getting questions about how I construct these longer pieces. So I thought it would be fun to take this video and the next to break down how I do that. The piece I'm going to look at today is called The Whispering River, and there are 3 tracks on this piece. There is a drone, there is a Frippertronic style lead, and then there's a soft synth percussion track that I added in the mix. On this video, I'm going to look at the first 2, the drone and the Frippertronics piece. So first of all, let's listen to the kind of clean guitar tone. Okay, and that's my standard Fender style amp model with just a compressor. Now the thing that's interesting about this piece is it's not loaded with effect pedals. There's really one main delay effect, and that's coming from the Strymon dig, and here's what it sounds like. Okay, and it's not that complex. It's a fairly fast delay. The Strymon, if you recall, has 2 delay lines. So the second delay line is set to a dotted quarter. So there's a little bit of complexity in the repeat pattern. And I've got some modulation on the delay and a decent amount of repeats, but not crazy repeats. Okay, so let's get to the two tracks then, the drone and the Frippertronics. To create both of them, I'm using the TC Electronic Ditto X4 looper. So first off, let's look at what I did to create a drone. So I'm going to use loop number 1 on the X4 to do that, and I'm going to create about a 4-second or so silent loop. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so now I've got my loop, and if you're watching the little inset, you can probably see the light flashing. I'm going to go ahead and turn it on record, and what I'm going to do is record just a couple layers of playing in the key of B. Okay, so this low B here on the baritone. Okay, and well, you'll just hear it. Here we go. Okay, kind of a nice drone. It's pretty simple. Now, if you listen to the actual recorded piece, you'll hear that I've got a little bit more low end going in it. It's just a variation in the way I played the drone. All right, so that is actually going to go for the entire length of the piece. So next up is the Frippertronics lead. So let's check that out. What I'm going to do for that is also create about a 4-second loop, but this time I'm going to turn the decay down on the X4, which means that as I add layers to loop number 2, oh, by the way, I'm going to use loop number 2 for this. As I add layers to loop number 2, the old layers are going to fade away, creating a long Frippertronics delay kind of effect. So let me go ahead and create my loop. 2, 3, 4. Okay, and so there's my empty loop. I've got the decay turned down, and my other secret weapon is my Heat Sound EBO. I'm using this for the long sustained tones. All right, so let's get this going here. Here we go. That's pretty nice, isn't it? So all I do in the piece for 23 minutes for the bass track is play around with very simple lead lines like that, based around, again, the low B chord, low A, and some other related chords, okay? That's all it is. Now, if we put both of them together, here's what we get. Isn't that nice? So when I recorded this piece, I actually did the drone separately from the Frippertronics piece. So I played the Frippertronics piece first, and then came back and thought, oh, maybe I should add a drone, and then I created the drone. But as you can see, if you've got a kind of a dual track looper like the Ditto X4, you can do the drone and the Frippertronics at the same time. All right, on the next episode, I'm going to show you how I took the recorded tracks and mixed them down to create the extended ambient guitar meditation. So if you've not yet subscribed to Chords of Orion, go ahead and do that so you don't miss out. Also, I'd love it if you would check out Chords of Orion Music. There's a link around here somewhere. And I'll see all of you on the next video.